The new business arena has been recycled with shades of glass ceiling and has given women an opportunity, the space to become women entrepreneurs. Well, today we move to Mitala at Reed Plaza where we meet with the CEO of Fresh Bake Times. That is CEO Ahlam Jaffer, who gives us a story of how she started small and she's growing bigger each day that goes by. Remember, in such businesses, you never have a doubt. Such businesses, you always have a time to grow bigger and become the world-class person everyone is yearning for. Let's take the story. Only on Rico TV, Her Moment. I am your host, Asha Kulson, 5 to 6 p.m. Those of you who can get us online is at Rico TV Uganda on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Let's get the story started.
Life-fulfilling work is never about the money. When you feel true passion for something, you instinctively find ways to nurture it.
I think I have a passion for baking. Yeah, that's my passion. I love baking. I love being in the kitchen. Yeah.
This week, CEO Fresh Bake Times Ahlam Jaffer takes her through how to stop wearing wishbone where your backbone ought to be. Ahlam Jaffer believes worry is a misuse of your imaginations. Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. with Asha Kulsum only on Rico TV.
Well, right about now we are at Fresh Bakery Times with Ahlam Jaffer. Well, she is a female who has ventured into the confectionery business. We're talking about people who do bake all sorts of eats. You can call them cookies, bread, anything they can bake. And we are in Tinda at Reed Plaza. Today we are having her story and going to understand, get the gist of her business, get the gist of how females can venture into this industry, an industry that looks easy, but when it comes to business, it's a tough one. Welcome to the show. We are here at Reed Plaza at Bakery Times, Fresh Bakery Times with Ahlam Jaffer. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you.
When I first heard of Ahlam Jaffer, I was so confused. And I'm like, is she Arab? Is she Mzungu? What is your origin?
Okay, I'm Ahlam. I'm half Arab, half my mom is from half Congolese, half Greek. Yeah, so I have that like a combination of Greek, African, Arab. Yeah, my dad is from Yemen.
Well, let's talk about growing up.
Yeah.
Were you born in Uganda?
I'm born and raised in Uganda. Actually, I'm
Wow.
Ugandan by nationality. Yeah.
Wow. Which part of Uganda are we talking about?
Ginger. Yeah, I'm from Ginger.
So,
I grew
in
up
fact,
in Ginger.
in fact, I really want to know why it's in ginger that you find different colors. Why is it ginger? Do you have like a history of that?
Actually, for that, I don't know. I don't know about that. But I was born and raised in Ginger. But all my life I've been in Kampala. Like I've been going to, like I attended Kampala, like schools in Kampala. Yeah.
How is the teaching in Uganda different from back in which part of Arab do you
From
come?
Yemen.
From Yemen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yemen.
So what is the difference between our education and your education out there?
Actually, I was born and raised in Uganda, and all
So
my
you've not
life.
tested.
Yeah, I've not
And
tested.
do you have like relatives there who
Yeah.
tell you that?
Yeah, I do have relatives, but I think Ugandan system is actually, I find it more like convenient and.
Okay, now take us to your educational in Uganda. What did you do? Did you go for catering? Did you do business? Like, okay, did you do mass communication? About your school?
Actually, I have a bachelor's in international relations and diplomacy,
Wow.
but I ended up here because this is what I love. Yeah.
Why do you choose to come here? Yet international business has got a
No,
lot.
it's international relations and diplomacy.
Oh, international
Yeah,
relations.
Yeah, not international business.
So why choose this?
Because I think I have a passion for baking. Yeah, that's my passion. I love baking. I love being in the kitchen. Yeah.
You love being in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Today, a few females will stand up and say, I love being in the kitchen. Have you done this when you're little? Or okay, can you take us to the gist, the background of your baking?
My baking.
From did you do this in childhood?
or you just woke up one day and you're like, actually, I can be a very good baker. So here we go.
Yeah, my mom inspired me because she's a baker.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a very good cook. She's a very good baker. Yeah, so she inspired me.
Usually people of your color,
Yeah.
they will have a background family thing attached to them. Do you have like, I come from this family? Because when we talk about the Ismailis, we know they do this. We talk about this. Is there like a brand name that you borrow from your family and to your bakery, and it's building a brand in Kampala?
No, actually, my family is more into business in real estates. Yeah, like yeah, my dad's family is more into business, not into like bakery and hotels or yeah.
Well, taking it back to family, how was your growing up like?
Well, my growing up
More
was
so in Uganda with your color.
yeah. Actually, I'm Ugandan, so I didn't find it like difficult. Yeah, growing up in Uganda, because actually I even speak Luganda. I speak very good Luganda.
You cannot convince me.
I do. Kale nawe se. Yeah, so I didn't find like any difficulties in growing up in Uganda. Yeah.
And taking it to Ginger, because really someone out there, someone watching would want to get your historical background.
My history.
Like, how heavy is it?
Okay, I'll start with my education level. I was born in Jinja, and I went to Victoria Nursery School in Jinja, then Victoria Primary School in Jinja. Then I went to Lugazi Mixed for my secondary. From Form 1 to I was in Lugazi Mixed. Then I went to Taiba International for Form 3 up to 6. Yeah, I finished from Taiba International. Then I went to Cavendish University. I did international relations and diplomacy. I completed my bachelor's in 2014. I graduated in 2014.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not a long journey. We're looking at a few years
Yeah.
from 2014.
Like,
Well, now growing up
yeah.
in Uganda, because I still want to insist on that.
Actually, I did not find it like it was not difficult, as I said, because most of like my time I was in school, and Ugandans are very like they're
Mzungu.
yeah, Mzungu. They used to call me Mzungu, especially in Lugazi mix, because we're few Arabs, like few half castes. Yeah, so whenever you pass, there's that thing, always say Mzungu, Mzungu, but actually I'm not a Mzungu.
The Ugandan culture. How have you been nurtured in the Ugandan culture so that you can fit in? You fit in the culture and someone is like, she is a Ugandan. For someone to be convinced, how have you been nurtured to go through this culture and you really are the culture now?
Actually, I've had a lot of friends who, actually my best friend is a Muganda. She's a Muganda girl, but she's not here with me. She's not in the country for some time, but we grew up together with her. So we used to go for some functions with her. Actually, I don't know what to say, but
okay, are there some of the Ugandan culture things you are proud of?
yeah.
Like, I have learned this. I've learned how to cook matoke.
I've learned how to wear bumes. Yeah, because I've attended more of introductions, and I'm always like, they always put me among those ladies who go with the flow. Yeah,
well,
I learned how to wear bumes
and
cooking. Yeah,
cooking
yeah,
the
but
Ugandan.
the luombo. The luombo,
sure?
yeah. Because I always go to the market, I get the ready-made. I know how to put it in the basket and put everything. I can make very good luombo as well.
Wow.
Yeah, but not the matoke, not the.
Okay.
Yeah, but the chicken luombo.
And who teaches you this?
I told you my best friend is a Muganda.
If your best friend can teach you this,
Yeah.
how about mommy?
My mom? Actually, my mom is not Ugandan. and she's
For how long has she been in Uganda?
for quite long.
And she does not know how to prepare
No,
this.
she doesn't know how to prepare the matoke. She doesn't. Yeah.
So you get it from your friend.
Yeah, for my friend.
Well, and now when we still get it to the Ugandan culture, the society, how did society welcoming you as a person who has been in the country for long, despite the color, despite the origins? Society, how does it welcome you before we take it to the business level?
As I said, the Ugandans are so welcoming. Actually, I've been to many countries, but I never got the hospitality that we get here in Uganda. Yeah, Ugandan people are
so comfortable.
I'm very comfortable in Uganda. Yeah, and I love Uganda.
Well, when we did give you an invite to the interview here, it's a platform where women, of course, you know about, we get to inspire different women, motivate them, get them to reach the levels they've dreamt of, or help them build their career. And we're looking at the business arena as something that has grown and given space to the women. And as a woman, many people will say I'm becoming racist, which I do not want them to think. As a woman of such a color, from a different origin, you're Ugandan, but from a different origin, looking at the Ugandan business sector and venturing in this sector in specific, as a woman, how easy has it been for you?
For me to...
Okay, let's look at the startup. When you start, you say, okay, I'm deciding to go with bakery and doing confectionery things. How do you start up? How easy was it for you? For someone out there, they would want to do such a thing, but they have fear that it's very expensive. It's for people who have already got money. How was your process like?
Actually, it wasn't an easy process. It was like, I've always dreamt of having a bakery, but it wasn't an like a one-day thing. Yeah, it takes long. Yeah, it took me like, I think 1 year to set up this place, like to think of it and make it look like this. Yeah, it's not an easy project. Yeah.
Did you get like a short course for catering, or you did this at home?
I did it at home. I never went to any bakery, or actually never went to any cooking school. Yeah.
And what were your starters?
With
the starters for baking, what did you start baking?
When I was cakes, of course, that's the easiest, I think. Yeah, make cakes and cookies. As I said, my mom is a baker and she inspired me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been watching your mom do that, and you had to decide on that.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a short, quick commercial break. Told you we are here in Ntinda at Reed Plaza talking to the CEO, Fresh Bites Time. That is Jaffer. Let's go in for this. We'll be right back.